This was live, serious, dangerous storm.
And at that point, the
Hank
roof hatch on the top of the pod we were in, and that got pulled off.
A spokesperson
Widely,
for the London Eye said they
UK,
the
Weather Forecast
for a
UK,
short time
2024.
because of an isolated technical issue and immediately ensured that guests safely disembarked. With the high winds came heavy rain, causing misery for families in Lincolnshire who've been flooded multiple times.
If something drastic isn't done to change it, we're just waiting for the next time. And that's all it'll be, the next time. Because it ain't going to stop.
This is the second flood from the River Beck in Ruskington in 3 months.
It's psychologically destroyed. It's, you know, it's like, I don't want to be here no more, but you think, well, what can we do, you know?
The date today is the
Wiltshire, the rising
4th of January, Thursday.
Brought water up through the floor of homes in Castle
Oh my God.
Well, it's, you know, it's all your stuff. The stuff is not that important at the end of the day, but it shows you how quickly things can change. And even in a beautiful village like this, you know, there's a couple of issues, but not life-threatening. So for that, I'm grateful.
Groundwater flooding is becoming more common, so pumps are being issued to help homeowners.
Time's down there, 7:19 AM in the morning today.
Locals say it's been decades since the Woolston Brook breached its banks. This was the scene in the early hours of Tuesday morning. Claire, who is mum to 9-week-old twin girls, says she was terrified.
It happened really quickly, and then you just go into panic mode. We were trying to save everything we could, take furniture upstairs, and then it got to the point where it just felt really unsafe. We had to turn off all the electrics, and we just had to get out with the babies. So I thought I was going to have to jump out window at one point.
The community came together to clean up.
I seen last night how the way people help each other. Even now, everyone helping me, you can see that. So it's amazing, amazing. Thank you for everyone.
Good old community spirit, guys.
In Derby, floodwater from the River Derwent poured into the rugby club. Footage from Derby Mountain Rescue Team shows the area submerged in water and cars abandoned nearby.
Blimey.
And the A515 in Sudbury unable to make it through the floodwater from the River Dove.
Blimey.
A 3-year-old and a mom.
And one of the heroes of Storm Hank, as a mother and her baby were rescued from this car in Birmingham.
Please get my baby out the car, get my baby out the car. She's only 3 or 2. I don't know, but she was shouting my baby, and I'm a father, you know, so I've got kids. It was just instincts. I had to do something.
The Met Office
Brave man,
issued a further
foolish
yellow warning
maybe.
for heavy rain across southern England from noon today
That's us.
until the early hours of tomorrow
This is
morning.
quite a serious rainstorm coming in the next 12 hours,
We
guys. You
spoke
have been
to
warned by me.
Mairead now is at the London Eye. Of course, as we saw in your report there, Mairead, the London Eye was one of the places where pretty dramatic scenes played out.
Aye.
A group of people in one of those pods.
Yes, 11 people in one of the pods.
Remember Storm Eunice,
the hatch apparently
the O2 building,
pod as they reached the top
tearing
of the
apart.
London Eye. Now, this is a particularly
It's the worst storm we've had since 22 Storm Eunice across London City. It's up in England, I'm not joking.
And they spoke about their experience.
70 miles per hour
Spokesperson
winds
for the
also,
London Eye
consistently.
wanted to reassure people that they did everything to make sure that all of the customers were safe. And
it was not forecast very well by the Met Office. It was last minute named Storm Hank.
But this was just one area of the country where high winds caused some drama over the last few days.
Aye.
And
Yes.
Mairead, apologies. And Mairead, obviously we have got more flood warnings and water levels still really a concern throughout the UK.
Especially in the south.
Absolutely. We saw in my piece lots of pictures of lots of areas around the country with heavy flood water, and what has been concerning in some of those areas that water has continued to rise. So even as the clean-up operation is underway, people are worried that the water will continue to flood not just their homes but their land as well. It will have a huge impact. Also concern about sewage overflows, people who have holiday homes and holiday parks in parts of the country, one in Northampton where people had to be evacuated because all of the mobile homes were submerged by water. And at the minute, there are now 270 flood warnings in place across the country. So although it's quiet, it's calm here in London, around the country there are people just trying to cope with what happened to them over the last few days and worried about what is still to come, because that heavy rain warning, the yellow warning, is in place from noon today until the early hours of tomorrow morning in the south of the country. And also the Environment Agency has asked people just to be careful when they go out for walks along coastal paths, just to be aware of just how strong the water can be. And it's up to all of us really to be careful when we're out and about. But that clean-up operation, you know, you see in parts of the country where people come together to do it, it still doesn't take away the misery that many people will face. And unfortunately, it happens time and time again.
For the moment, thank you very much, London Eye. You can see behind Mairead there, and worth saying you're in the right place today. Of course, Matt has the weather for us here. He will keep you fully informed as to what the weather is going to do next.
It's 23 minutes past.
They did a good job a few days ago.
Homes priced at less than...
I hope that's you. Please subscribe to my channel on Sun and Jim. This is my friend Spike and Jim every Friday at £3 to £5 on Surrey Hills Race Show. And this is my friend Shane for the Years every Friday at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. live on the Surrey Hills Race Show. Shane for the Years Race Station every Friday. And this is my friend John, the Lara Show every Sunday at 9 to 12 p.m. live on the Waking Radio Station Show every Sunday. I hope that's you. Please subscribe to the channel on Sun and Gems and the Force be with you always. Quite the spot needs of the many. Outweigh the needs this year. More floods on the way, guys, today across the county so locally. I'll do a forecast later on. Please subscribe to on Sun and Gems. Like this video. Bye, anyone. Bye, everyone.